That's a... What? There's no, like, legit motive? Kanji? Here, get the chair. Good day, good people. Toonlink, Dave, in the year of the Ascent Rising High to United States. Aviator, are you ready? It's Persona 4 Golden. Oh yeah, that's what happened. I was not prepared for this. I was about to jump and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look at the comments. We're just gonna have because we had a good time last time. We didn't. Last time, I forgot, was an emotional roller coaster. I have since recovered. But let me tell you, that was everything and a half. Let's look at some of these comments. Like Anthony Sub, who knew by the title and the thumbnail that this was gonna be that episode. It was. Let's see. So when you mentioned Amino Sagarai, I realized I typoed then. It was supposed to be some other Sagarai. I don't know the difference. Goes into spoiler stuff. Okay. I wouldn't know. But yeah, it would be nice if they released 3 and 5 on Steam. Yes, they also 1 and 2 are very different, which is interesting. Similar to regular RPGs, so I wouldn't... Okay, they're not necessary, but I think still might be nice. Even if they, like, re-released them or, like, updated them. I think that'd be cool. Since you can do Yukiko's social link whenever, since you... Oh, yeah. Since you don't need to do it after Nanako's dungeon, her not mentioning her, makes sense. It's still sad, but it makes sense. Finish Sayoko, so we should take the tutoring job. That's true. And Judgment replaces Fool, like Fool, Judgment automatically advances. Thank goodness. I was like, okay, that's gonna be a pain. It's not. Dusk Blizzard, who always thanks me for the shout out. Thank you. Told you this game really plays with your emotions heavily. Also, Max Murray ASAP. We did, and I'm pretty sure lower down you're like, ah, you did. I did. What the heck is Blue Pepper? I don't know. Hisano was amazing and I will not tolerate any hate. Hisano is a bean. It's sad, but she's a bean. The game will play with your emotions. Still play? Still? Even to the point of second guessing yourself, you're on the path to the normal ending. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Don't think the normal ending's a true ending, but you know, it is what it is. I plan to do another playthrough anyway. I agree with this title, this part of the game, oh boy, from Jessica Salazar. Yeah. You find out more about Marie in the 3rd semester if you get on the path for the Golden Epilogue. Oh, there's a Persona Golden Epilogue. That's interesting. That's cool. It's spelled A-T-L-A-S. I mean, how else would you spell it? And this actually made me laugh because I knew this and it just didn't click in my head that the company that makes the game is Atlas with a U. A-T-L-U-S. Good stuff. Let's see what else. Healing Wave. The one that I didn't get to read, so thank you for posting it up. All party members will receive a small amount of HP at the end of battle. There's indeed a Christmas date. I was just hoping there were Christmas events. Because everyone's like all over the place, but it seems like everyone's about to come home soon because it's lonely. Remember how I mentioned there was one day you could get multiple bad endings? That was that day. Okay. Oh man. Nanako's death is so heartbreaking, especially since Dojima was just a few seconds away. That's what really kind of hit me the most. I won't lie. I think, and I remember this because I had like scrolled through editing. I was like, I need a minute. This game's not gonna do this to me, and it did it to me. I was not ready for it at all. Oh, even thinking back to it is tough. Yeah, I took much more than a minute. After that happened, I think there's like a slight transition, a slight cut. I kinda just sat there, I was like, oh, do I want to continue? I 100% wanted to continue, but I was like, do I need to take a day? Do I just need to do this tomorrow? I'm glad I didn't, because it would have been just a day of me like, oh, Nanako's gone. Ah. So I'm glad she's back, hopefully. Maybe. She's still in rough condition, but she came back. Knowing that she's only dead for one bad ending. Okay, so only one bad ending, she's actually dead. Which still sucks. But it sounds like we're on the path to the normal ending, so that's nice. Bad ending 1 is just throwing him into the TV, which felt like a terrible ending. That just felt bad. That probably not for the reasons that the game is probably trying to lead me to, but I'm like, that just makes us just as bad as him, so we shouldn't. But also because that thing was really suspicious, the shadow version of himself. Bad ending number 1, that's that. Justice is the new one, yes. It proves that you are past the first bad ending, and only 2 bad endings can happen on this day. Bad ending 2, Teddy leaves forever. I don't know where Teddy's gone. That's the big thing. Jay Senpai, who says something really nice, seems like this is why I like the investigation team is the favorite cast of all the Persona games. The conflicts they go through aren't forced, feel natural, and they feel like they're real friends. I believe that. I do actually really agree with that. And then Pantaboy responding that especially them being high schoolers debating whether or not to kill a highly suspected criminal. Fair. Because you had to talk them out of it, because they could have done that and easily gotten away with it. Salahuddin Khan? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But this game is so up to date. Oh, on the modern day as in COVID. The people yelling at the nurse about vacation, conspiracy theories. Yeah! Unfortunately, yeah, but that's real. That's real stuff, let me tell you. Sonic Gaming. Just when we got through the roller coaster, it starts up and brings us back into the action. Can only assume that Taru's heartbroken for the kid. I know, Taru was like, no. I was like, no, I was heartbroken. Seems Avi forgot about a bunch of you actually mentioned that I forgot about the, my feud with Sofu. And the Zero AD. No, that's still alive and well, that's super strong. But I don't know what it is about Nakayama, I believe. We got beef too. I can have beef with more than one. Sofu beef is still the strongest beef of them all, I think. But Nakayama, she up there. She up there with the beef. She's up there. Alright. And then Fanny21 is like, how far are we in actually? We're only 7 minutes. I'd try not to go longer than 10. Who was like, this is episode 21, my age and day of last birthday, so happy belated to you, because this is going up after the 22nd, and your last one would have been at least December 21st, maybe before that, but happy belated. And fourth level reviews are you ever going to do the iSocial link? And why do you keep turning her down? Because I probably won't be able to finish her. So I will probably do like bits and pieces, cuts of another playthrough. So I'll probably hang out with her on that one. But I probably shouldn't start it and waste time that I could use finishing someone else's social link. Yes. I'm also gonna leave. If I can. That's a good question, can I? No, I didn't think so. I was like, after that day, can I do this? I can. That's nice. Yeah. If I'm gonna do another run of this, clearly a quicker run, because everything will be pretty much the same. It'll just probably be social links. It'll probably only be social links. I should save that for... I'm gonna save I for that one. I'd like to get all of the party members done, except for maybe Yosuke. I don't know how much time we have, is the big deal. Do I want the daikons, or do I want the... I like the wall paprika. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use it, or the barrier corn. But it just it feels like a good item. It really does. Also, because of that, it seems like we're definitely about to jump right back into some more stories. So let's go ahead and... Will Nanako be alright? Then there's what happened. I didn't expect for there to be words here. I was just gonna be like, oh, head to your room? No. Then there's what happened in Namatame's hospital ward. Also, thanks for all the comments. Always appreciate them. The snow that started to fall, and the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. Yeah, absolutely. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Hey, this.
Welcome.
To the Velvet Room.
It's been quite some time.
It has. It seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
How is this possible, Igor? Igor? I don't remember.
I have summoned you
it's Igor.
within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
So look, he looks like a villain, but I'm certain it's not him. Because at this point, we have to think about who's the suspect again. But I'm almost certain it's someone from the Shadow World. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Now then, your journey has taken you, yes, you said that.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I can solve it.
Splendid!
That's right.
The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge.
You guys don't know where you're going?
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
Sir?
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Sure.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Cool.
Margaret?
Are you gonna give me a flashback? Is it flashback time? You have a book. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
I can't ignore that fact any longer. I need to face the truth head on.
Okay.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
I didn't expect those two to come up.
I think I need to start being more selfish.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
To our max social links, but not the ones with our party, which is interesting enough.
Failing
Never
to
mind.
understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
It's not even just the max ones, because I'm not close to maxing Naoto at all. Is it just the last one that we heard from each of them?
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need. If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Oh, these are... I don't think these are from social links. I think this is just actually what you guys said at the hospital.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
You're such a goof, but I love her.
Right. Together.
Cool. What did you do?
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Did it get denser or something? Did we stop? It seems the car has stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
Okay.
Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
Okay.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
Fair.
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
What? You hear something in the distance. Oh, is that the doorbell in... Okay, that's the doorbell in actuality. Huh. Okay, was not expecting that to start. Seems that you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door. Contemplation rather than action. What's up?
Teddy's missing.
Oh yeah, they didn't know that. I kind of figured that.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Where could Teddy have gone? In case you decide to look for him. I have no idea. Like, it almost feels like he was in, like, Nanako's, like, mindscape, but he was also in, like, deep fog, so I have no idea.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense, it might be affecting my readings.
Also, that's a pretty dope
I
jacket.
wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. This is what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case.
He did save all of our lives one time by becoming Flat Teddy.
It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
That's fair.
You know, I've
Forgot
been thinking
about
about
that.
the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Go on.
Let's quickly review the facts.
Yes, please.
Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san.
Correct.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them.
Okay.
After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted.
Right.
It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
That I don't believe in so much.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Which we need, because...
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Pretty sure it does.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
I don't know if he's ever been.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else. I don't think it was him.
Think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There you go.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while.
Go on.
When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
You're the ones I saved.
So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
Right.
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Correct.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
I feel like the last 2 times you've done this and you've said something like that, I've been 100% on board.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved?
Yes.
What makes you think so?
Someone or something. The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? Let's think. The copycat, no. The warning letter, yeah? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Wait. Yeah. What? Wait. That thing said stop saving people, right? If we would be saving, so we would be taking them out, which would be the opposite of saving, so he wouldn't be saying stop saving people. That doesn't make any sense. Wait. What is going on? It's gotta be that, right?
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
No. It contradicts.
Let's review them.
It contradicts what he said. Yeah, don't rescue. You recall that the first warning letter said don't rescue anymore. And the second one said if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed. That is
Yes, that's right.
completely against his MO.
Isn't that kind of odd?
I forgot what the second one said, but I remember that. Well, I also kind of forgot what the first one said. That it said don't save anyone anymore, but it was just don't rescue anymore. But that's the same thing. Not the same wording, but still.
Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yes, that. It just all clicked, but I don't know. That raises more questions than gives me answers.
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
No.
If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
Oh. What?
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died.
Yeah, okay.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
I did have a feeling that I still don't think it's a someone, I think it's a something.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet.
Huh.
We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Yes, please. Y'all work together to take another step towards the truth. Okay, cool. Rank 2, Seekers of Truth. Okay. Holy heck. Judgment Arcana, cool.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan.
Oh.
But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Everybody up. Up and at 'em. Huh. I need a second to, like, digest everything that just happened.
Hey, this place is off limits.
You don't have a spray, you're not important. Okay, so... Namatame has been kidnapping and throwing people into the television. Is it possible... Is it possible that the shadows are not killing them in the TV world? Cause, okay, so... I'm not gonna write this out. But there's like a gap. There's like a gap that's still tricky to me because I don't understand the rules of the world. The fog rises, the fog comes down, someone's hanging upside down. Which sucks. And there's no cause of death. So, I don't know what to tell you. I guess it's like, are they dying in the shadow world from a shadow, or someone going in, killing them, and then coming out? That also shouldn't be possible because they wouldn't know how to navigate. So I think it's gotta be the power of another shadow? I don't know. Let's go on.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san.
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh?
Huh?
Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list.
Huh?
I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
Ah, I see.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Yes, we're family.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
Honestly, since we saved Nanako, I'm pretty sure Dojima will cover us for anything.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
Correct.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Oh.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Sounds like a plan.
Understood.
Of Naoto's.
Please be careful.
Girl's brilliant.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Dang.
Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object.
Except?
So he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Are we all going in? Guess it's better for all of us to hear it at once. Alright. Please give us some information about how things work. Because you seem to... And also, how you were able to take people into the world.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
Mm-hmm. How did... Huh. There was that guy too. How was... I don't understand how people are just able to go willy-nilly, because this has been Namatame, Mitsuo, and me? I think? I'm still confused, but I think I don't think we're a special case. Are we a special case? I don't know. We're the protagonist. Rules of the world? I don't know. But not everyone has a velvet room. So I don't believe that it's I think someone might have confirmed that it's not the velvet room. That I don't know. Let's go.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Is saving killing people? That's what I want to know first. No.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
Nobody saves them, they'll be killed. If they appear on TV, they get killed, and throwing them in saves them so they are not killed here?
That's why I put them in there.
What? Is it possible that that lady didn't die in the TV world? What should you ask him? Oh, so I can ask him everything. That's good. Thank you. Who did you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
So he had nothing to do with the first two. He had nothing to do with Saki and the other person, whose name I'll never remember. Did you?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place.
So he had nothing to do with the first two, which I pretty much believed. I got that much. So it's someone who did the first two was the big thing, and did they die here or in the TV world?
His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
The only killer? Other than Mitsuo?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Yes, please. Who killed the first two? Why the warning letters? Why did you enter the TV? I wanted to know how. We'll ask them in order. Who killed the first two? Do you know?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Couldn't make this easy. Oh, you didn't send these, right? Warning letters? What?
What are you talking about?
I figured. Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know.
You didn't know what was really going on in there.
I never thought it would be that kind of place.
You weren't saving the or putting them in harm's way. You didn't know. Oh my gosh.
As I thought.
You believe me?
Yes.
Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
Yeah, but we're a pretty calculated bunch.
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
Please do.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Yes, please. Some real information, because we have been ducks, basically. Go on. Pop off.
All right.
Okay. It's a cutscene?
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
Okay.
I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that.
I was gonna say, you know...
I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you?
No wonder this man went kind of crazy.
The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi!
But then also, where did this rumor start?
When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
So you almost died?
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though.
Was it her death?
It was Mayumi being found dead.
Right.
And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend.
Interesting.
But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl.
Saki.
She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did. So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
He tried to warn her. He almost stopped it from happening.
But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please!
Namatame, poor Namatame.
The next day, they found her dead.
Engulfed by some black shape. Still sounds like some sort of shadow from the other world, just saying.
I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her.
But then still, who pushed those two into the TV? did they get pushed into the TV? They didn't get any special programming. Neither of them. It was just their images. Neither got a special programming.
I blame myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work. Not even my wife.
Yukiko was the first person to get any special programming.
Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was.
So maybe neither one was actually pushed in, which is very possible.
But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Is it possible that he actually has been saving all of these people? Is that actually possible? Could he have actually been saving all these people? Like, I know that's his intention, but was his intention true? Like, it seems like pushing them in still seems like... Actually, no. No. They did get pushed in. Teddy confirmed that those other people got pushed in. So yeah, who pushed them in is a good question. Who pushed them in, so it does have to be someone in this world. Huh.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life.
What if it was the other person?
Soon
like
after
his wife?
Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity.
This is crazy. Because we know how the Midnight Channel picks people, right? They're on TV, they show up on the Midnight Channel. Bada boom, bada bing.
I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that.
But it's only people in this town.
I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again.
And it does seem like... So he's been talking to their shadows, it seems. This is so bizarre.
And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
It's not.
Once things calm down, I could just let her out again.
That's not how it works.
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate?
No. Maybe? No. Huh.
Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably.
Fair.
It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it.
You sound crazy, but I kind of get where he's coming from. Anyone who he would talk to would also think he was crazy.
Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, Since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
That seems to be the truth.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
No, calm down. Think about it. He didn't know that we were going in to save them. They just turned out okay later.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
You were endangering us.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it.
Then why'd you keep doing it?
When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say, why'd you keep doing it, but he didn't really realize it until just here and now.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl.
You kinda killed her, but she came back, so I'm not really gonna hold it against you, because it doesn't seem like you're the one who's behind all of this, which I kind of figure.
That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
Nope.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it.
What?
I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
What?
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Right.
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself.
Was that all of the shadows that went after you?
I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
So here's my dilemma. I don't think... I still kind of feel like he might have unintentionally saved everyone. No, maybe not.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society.
However...
But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
Well, it is not. Yosuke, you feel the same. Oh my gosh.
And believed everything was as I wanted it to be.
That one really hit Yosuke. I like glanced past the ... when he was like, ugh. That's how he feels.
I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
No, you're not. Not the first two. What's done is done. What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
You have not killed anyone except for Nanako, but she's alive again, so we'll let it slide.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
This is actually a pretty decent question as I move this a little bit to this way. If and I don't know why this just popped in my head. If you kill someone and they are dead, you can be charged for murder. But what if you kill someone, they are legally dead, and then miracle happens and they come back to life? Because that happens not often. People become legally dead and then they come back to life. Can you still get charged with murder? Or would you instead be charged with attempted murder? I'm actually legitimately curious about that. I want to know how that would hold up, but we'll continue.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
Fair.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
That's what kind of triggered in my mind. I was like, now hold on. They're all alive once you push them in.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What's taking them so long with that? Okay.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Dope.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's the plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
You've taken another step towards the truth. This one is going quick.
Now get out of here!
Okay.
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Rascals? You might as well call those rugrats. You're nasty. How dare you?
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain.
Oh no.
She's fighting for dear life.
We can't let her die again.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
Don't think he's flaked out. I still personally probably feel like he's the one who's keeping Nanako alive.
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
Goodness gracious.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on.
We could tell Dojima.
And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
This is a... Tomorrow you'll be going out talking to people in the town. Will you finally get information to lead you to the true culprit? You decide to go home. This is gonna be a look around and find information day. Okay. Well. Guess I'll save. Okay. We'll start in 7. Even though I think we only move forward like a day, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Today is the day that the school was founded, so you have the day off. Dope. Did not read what that said. I think I should probably be reading everything. Okay. I really do like this music and hate it altogether. It's so creepy. I do. I really like it. Alright. Where do we want to go? Nobody's gonna be here, which is nice. That eliminates so much time. This is actually going to be not as bad. Let's go to the shopping district. And now I know I can talk to the homies to get some help. Who are you? Oh, you're Seed Lady. About those murders. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old. Alright, so maybe we'll have to... Well, probably that person will have some details. What about you? Man, this fog, it makes me feel like we're inside the TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up and search to get that info. What is it? About those murders. What are you talking about? You explained the incident involving Saki-senpai and Yamano. Did all that happen just last spring? It seems like it was so long ago, haha. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? Okay, well, this sucks. This fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's conspiracy. Oh, you know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. That country of Junes, the country of Junes is staging an attack on Inaba. The country of Junes. Okay, what do you have to say? Information about what happened before we entered the TV world. You know about the first murder? I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around, okay? Well, yeah, I'm asking around. I was hoping you guys would give me some useful info. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What's with all the fog and all? Guy just ignored me and kind of walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Oh, Kanji. Damn fog. Hurry up and go away. Alright. I also have to remember to go and talk to Old Lady Shiroko and someone else. Oh, is there a quest over there? That's nuts. Okay. What's good? Who are you? Hey, listen to this. Reset came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am about the murders. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Reset. Hey, Reset, how you doing? I've been asking around about Teddy too. I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. Oh. They're like, oh yeah, that bear guy in the bear suit from Junes. Nobody has seen him today or yesterday or today. Or yesterday. He's loved by so many people. How the heck, where the heck could he have gone? I didn't know he was such a town icon at this point. That's awesome. GA, let me know the deets. If someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But the rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? That's fair. That sucks. Wow. It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll still find anyone who remembers them? I don't know. Really don't. Fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About those murders. A little while ago, they said that they caught a suspect. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. Okay, that's furthered me. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, I've kind of gotten freaked out too. Wonder where I can get a gas mask. I need one. Everyone else has one already. Not everyone. Oh, this guy does. What's up, gas mask man? It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay outside and da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to watch TV and go home, even with all that. I hate it. It's so depressing. Oh, you have a question? Recall anyone suspicious. New information. Dope. It's a small town. If there were anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going all around. But at least I haven't heard any news about... Yeah, okay. So let's go through and then ask everyone. Gotta be careful when you're talking to your motorcycle. Yeah, on a foggy day. He yelled too slow. What's wrong with that? Speed limit, was it? Wait, he didn't say anything useful. Alright, well, we're not talking to this guy ever again. Good to know. Good to see. Okay. You gave me that information. I'll talk to you too, just in case. Fog isn't clearing, even though it's been a year. It's deplorable. It'll be cold on New Year's. That I'll never be happy. What do you want? Anyone suspicious? There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima's house. It seems like he's going to continue talking. Sure. People. They're frightening things, aren't they? Once they find something, they'll keep asking at you, kind of spoil it. You're asking me for the fine coal, sure thing. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. That's what I thought it was, but I was like, I guess we'll get it anyway. You two aren't gonna be useful, but sure. My teacher said oh, the girl's not with him either. Said the fog, say to go home quickly because of the fog. It's nice to not have the girls chasing me around, weak-willed boy. But it's boring, because I can't play soccer now. Oh. You have anything for me, bug boy? I know everything about bugs. Okay, well, cool. I wanted you to know something about suspicious figures and the murders. But apparently that is too much to ask. Alright, so we're gonna come back down here. Anyone suspicious? No, I don't think I've seen anyone suspicious. Except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with a reset. Okay, you dummy. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Kanji. Nope. You, who's kind of freaking out, right? Didn't want the poster. What did that say? Due to the possible damage. No new books due to the fog. Wow. Oh yeah, you didn't have anything to say. You might have something to say. What is it? Anyone suspicious? A strange person? No, I don't think I've seen any. I mean, this is a small town, wouldn't you say? I'm pretty sure I'd have remembered. Okay. Yes, you give me things. Correct. Anyone suspicious? A suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone. Not from this town, anyway. Okay. Crap. We can't go to the floodplains and to Junes, though. Naoto's here. Okay, so then, yes, there are people here that I may be able to talk to. What about you? Retrace our steps. This would be the simplest way. Saki and Miyamano, there must be a commonality between the two. Surely there are some witnesses, any scrap. It's a small town, so yeah, there should be someone who knows something. I had how it's foggy. This is well vegetables. I don't know my son would clean his plate. Okay, yeah, I figured you wouldn't say anything useful. You. Anyone suspicious? A suspicious person? Now that you mention it, my friend was saying how she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district. Why don't you ask her? What? I was just there! Is there anyone new here? There's nobody new here. I'll be peeved. You've been here. You two have been here. You've been there and you... Okay, well that's dumb. Nobody new's here. I've already asked about... Okay. The only one that looks like they could be a friend is... the one who's wearing a similar uniform, right? Let's talk to you again. Do you have anything useful? Huh? Someone told you I saw a suspicious person. There we go. Oh, that. You remember Saki Kanoshi? Don't you? She passed away a while ago. She told me that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. I agree with that. She must be referring to the time when Namatame was trying to warn Saki. Seems that the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Yes. Well, that's not useful. Unless, can I ask a new question now? No. Okay. Let's go to the floodplains. However, let's go and talk to her again, just in case that opened up a new line of dialogue. I did ask her. Alright. No, not the food court, going to town. Floodplain. You have anything to say? Ah, it's you. Fog's getting pretty thick today. I go out on walks and I can hardly recognize my surroundings. Pretty sad, isn't it? But hey, thanks for stopping to talk to me. That lamp, yeah, whatever. Before I go down, let's talk to everyone here. My daughter was in an incident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. Sheesh, this is terrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? The fog is dangerous. I need to start telling everyone and letting them know. Okay, well, good. Cool. You're right. Who are you? This fog isn't clearing up, is it? Isn't it just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? Anyone suspicious? I should probably ask these people about the murders too. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anything was particularly suspicious. But we're gonna ask about the first one too. I'm sorry. I remember something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time has passed. Okay. I gotta remember that I should probably ask everyone both questions. Do you need something about the murders? Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Okay, great. That was useless. Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there were anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it quite right quick. Yes, correct. So then it shouldn't be a strange person. It should be someone who... The only strange... Gosh, there's nobody here. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Go back into town, I guess. Huh. I don't think I should have to go to either of these places. I'll go here and see if anyone's just standing outside. Nope. Cool! You'll love to see it. Shopping district again. This is interesting, so nobody's seen anything strange. Suspicious? No, I can't think of anybody. Pretty big deal. Pretty sure. You guys have anything else to say? No. Still the same stuff. Okay. That's right. That's something that I remember I wanted to do. I need to talk to... If we can go in here. Let's talk to you. The strange fog. It's put out the pilot light from my forge. That's unforgivable. This fire is what allowed me to stave off the cold and the elements from invading my art studio. If I have to close down shop in the middle of winter like that, how am I supposed to make a living? Nothing. Great. Also, don't even really want to go and talk to Shofu after that, but okay. That's the tofu place. I wonder if... Yeah, are you in there? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I see... No, I didn't see her in there. Alright. Shiroko, do you have anything useful to say? New merchandise, please, but I've never purchased anything from you. Been feeling poorly lately. You need to be careful too, this fog. There's something about it that gives me a bad feeling. Same. Cool. Bye. I don't even remember why I have beef with... She wouldn't let me in, that's why we have beef, never mind. I remember why we have beef and our beef does stay. Okay. I was about to say, I don't even know why I have beef with Miss, Shiroko. I think I need to go back to Junes. Anyone suspicious? Is that what you said? Can't talk to you. I can talk to you now? Yes? Anyone suspicious? Is it just saying that for everyone now? You won't find any more information about that? That means maybe we do need to go to Junes and ask that one person also about the murders. Because I just didn't ask her about this. I don't remember anything from that long ago. Going to be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Okay, well great, love to hear that. I don't know what to do. I have not gone in front of Dojima's house. So if there's someone just chilling here, that's something. Oh, you! Seedlings? What kind do you want? Gosh darn it. I don't want these. I wanted to ask you questions. Nothing? Gosh darn it. Oh, you! In the end, the fog never cleared up either. Guess you have to go, so gosh, nothing useful. Nothing, you too. Well, no, you gave me C's, thank you for that. Nothing useful. Go back in the town. I wonder if it is a thing where we'll have to discuss for another day. I'll check the city. And we'll just see. Wonder if there's any reason for the incident in spring. Did something happen then? Sorry, you'll have to ask someone else. Okay, so we can ask people here, actually. Hey, will you do me a favor? I'm doing a taste test, and I want some honest feedback from people like you. No thanks. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about this. Oh, there was a report like that on the news. I don't remember very much. Sorry if that wasn't very helpful. It wasn't. You can't buy happy without money. You can't be happy without money. Man, and money. Is there something you want to ask me? What was that? An Anaba you said? Didn't stick in my mind. I just remembered something like that happening. That's all. I'm gonna talk to everyone. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on the news. Don't recall much about it. I don't think anyone here is gonna have anything. Lovey-dovey. Christmas, butcher, Christmas. Can we help you with something? Yeah. The thing in Inaba? Oh, I heard something about that. Yeah, I saw it on the news. Or did I? Inaba, huh? Here, the steaks are good in Inaba. It's true. They're delicious. Who are you? Maybe I should see a movie. Huh, what is it? Wow, I've never heard anything like that. Jeez. Maybe I saw it on the news. If I did, it was a long time ago. That's not a movie at all. Bleh. Oh. Oh. Thanks. I want information. Yeah, I know it, but I just saw the news. Did the victim's ghost appear or something? Hey, don't be rude. We don't know anything. Maybe ask someone else. Okay, I didn't think anything was going to be useful here. So I'm not going to go to the beach either, because I think you technically don't need to do any of those locations. Yeah, I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere and the game hasn't stopped me. Yeah, you didn't have anything. You weren't going to tell me anything. Nobody's down here either. Unless they're like hiding out to the side and I didn't see them. That's not what happened. I must be. Need anything about the murders? Shocking that a lot of time has passed. Doesn't look like, yeah, we're not gonna ask anything more about a suspicious person, because that's saying that with every single person. But it's not saying that with every single person about that one. Not you mentioned it last spring, you remember, don't you? Great. So I have to have missed like one person. Right? Maybe I should check the Junes food court. I don't think you're like able to walk through the food court. Like I know I've asked everyone here. No, I have. Certain I have. We'll check Junes. Shrine? Leave. And then we'll go to the food court and just see what happens. Never mind. We won't do that. Who am I missing? Where have I not gone? Do I need to go to the beach? I'll go to the beach, just for the sake of saying, we've been everywhere! It's also like last time I was here, I don't remember there being any sign of human civilization. Great! You'll love to see that. Okay, so all of you I've done. I wonder if I can go to Aya. Right? He's a human being who exists. Some of the nearby people. Nope. Okay. Is there anyone I need to, like, pester with that question? Did I not ask you about the recent ones? More hints? Castles? No. Okay, get out of here. There was only these two kids here, right? Unless I'm blind. You have nothing? Huh. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I can re-up on that one person? It's like, if we had a new question, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, yeah. Maybe I should talk to the crew again. Maybe someone has something new. Because they're the ones who I've not talked to. What are you talking about? Yeah. Alright, let's talk to the crew. Oh. Yeah, I peeked. And it was a matter of, just have to ask everyone in town those two questions. And I did not ask this guy the first question. And then it'll trigger an event. Whew! Chinese diner, Aya. You finished and you went there.
I'm seriously pooped.
Me too, Chie.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me.
Yeah, we really didn't hear
There
anything.
was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all.
Fair.
The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's
not what I meant.
I mean, you gotta eat.
But then again, I guess we might as well take a break.
True.
I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Maybe Aya will give us some information.
Ugh, now that our tummies are full,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard to think when you're hungry.
let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
It wasn't much. Spoke with everyone about the nothing that we gathered.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
Yeah, that seems pretty realistic, to be completely honest. It was 6 months ago.
Police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Is it a dashi? Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go out and get some fresh air.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Better not be Adachi. What is Adachi? But how? But not how. But why? No, I guess it could still be the teacher. No, yeah, it could be the teacher. Could be the teacher. So at first I was like, oh, someone who would be able to keep an eye on us periodically and also approach Saki Senpai's house without triggering any alarms. And then I was like, I'd be a police officer, so Adachi, right? But now, to be completely honest, it could be Mrs. What's-Her-Face, Mrs. New Moroka. Huh. I think it has to be one of those two. Since they're basically spelling it out for me that it's not something in the shadow world. And it's something here. Huh.
It's freezing out here.
Yeah?
Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
Admittedly, he is pretty decent at deductive reasoning. He's no Naoto, but you know.
Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
Mm-hmm. There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clothes you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
Should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit has some sort of connection with both Mayumi and Saki. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all of these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi or Saki either. Despite it's Adachi. Despite police dispatching unusually high numbers of officers, it's freaking Adachi. It's Adachi. It has to be Adachi at this point. I'm triggered. Y'all know. I must take a step back. I was gonna say, y'all know, I was suspicious of that man for the longest time because of his freaking eyes. Anyone with eyes that big in a game like this is gonna go nuts at the end of the game. However, taking a step back, I also suspected like half of the people in this game, so I'm gonna take a step back. I've suspected everyone who's not a part of the main cast at some point. It's Adachi! There must be someone in the small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... No. No. Is there someone else? I think it has to be Adachi. Is there someone else? Mayumi, Saki. Oh, it's giving us everyone. Mitsuo. Hiragi. Gosh darn it, Kashiwagi is here. No, it's gotta be Adachi. It has to be Adachi, right? Right. No, they're leading me to Adachi. Someone else. Daisuke. Naoki. Oh my gosh, they have literally everyone in this whole game. My goodness. Someone else. Give me Adachi. It's gotta be him. It has to be. Of course. If you look at only the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease too, to deliver those messages, to deliver those letters you're writing. And he knows about the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. Which I found suspicious that he was just giving us all this information. I'm confused. He's giving us all this information and he knows that we are the ones doing it. Why would he not actively try to stop us? You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. Yeah, that's... And then I was just like, no, he's just a dummy and bad at his job. He's just plot developing, but no, he's... There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However... Yeah. Right? You tell your friends about your suspicions, about Adachi being the culprit. What? Okay, so now I'm really conflicted. And here's why. We could tell them, right? Or we could protect him. Part of me still believes that Adachi's not completely behind this. Part of me believes that maybe Adachi's going through the same thing that Mitsuo went through. I don't know if Mitsuo was truly actually a copycat. I still think there's more behind that. Oh no. Oh, this is... crap. I don't like this. This is something I don't like. Tell friends seems like the right option. It does. To me. But protect Adachi might be okay too. You know? We'll tell. We'll tell. Protect. Gosh, they showed us all of those good times though. Gosh darn it, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I'm genuinely conflicted. I'm gonna have to cut out like 2 minutes of that because I was just sitting there thinking. Like, I really don't know. Like, I really don't think Adachi is really the mastermind behind all of this. Just solely from all the time that we spent with him, you know? But at this point, I think he has to be. But the point where we're standing with Namatame, it felt like it had to be him too, but it wasn't him. I think it's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Yeah, we'll tell. We'll tell. We'll tell. I really do want to protect him. We'll tell. We'll tell. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
It is.
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
Correct. Also, you weren't here for this, but he basically drops information all the time.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right?
Right, he's a dummy.
I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi...
Sir?
I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Go on.
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
No, go ahead. Oh no.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
No. Naoto, please continue.
Adachi-san?
I mean, we're not sure.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
Oh.
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
It's a good question.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon.
He did what?
But I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Yeah, I'm really mad. Adachi was my #1 suspect, until I thought he was an idiot. I'm mad.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much, and clamming up.
Exactly. That is honestly why I suspected him at first, and then I started doing his thingamadoodle, his social link, and I was like, oh, he's just an idiot.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It feels like it. It
would
worked.
be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either.
It super duper worked.
Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now?
Oh.
Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
They're transporting
Detective
the homie.
Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Fair. Things are moving quickly now. I feel that you were getting closer to the truth. So it's him. Because we gotta rank up. I'm mad. Furious even.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
We could ask you the same thing.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Classic.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
None of us like you right now.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
That's
we
fair.
can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Speaking of...
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here?
Oh, you're cornered.
Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me.
Good.
His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed
Oh,
a
that's
lot
wrong.
of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it.
However...
And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
You're really riled up right now.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Right?
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
That's incorrect.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
So it's totally Dojima.
What are you all doing here?
We think Dojima did it.
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Wait, I'm sorry. We think Adachi did it. We don't know. I don't think you did it, Dojima. I was just looking at you and happy to see you. You should question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
What?
That was months and months ago too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
Okay. What about Saki?
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body.
Okay.
But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
Didn't you talk with her a bunch of times?
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. About this letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
Right.
I don't really remember.
You don't remember that?
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember?
Right?
I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
That was at his house.
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it?
No. Sir?
Jeez, what are you asking me all this for?
'Cause you did it!
For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
You're popping off a little bit.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Sure.
Just one more thing, please.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got anything to say about that, Adachi?
Someone else killed them.
Yeah, someone else did it.
Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
Hold on, I got a phone call real quick. Hello? Hello, yeah. Oh, you said you know who did it. Oh, who did it? Adachi? Oh, it was from reliable source. 804 reliable, 619 a reliable, 334 reliable source.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't?
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Dojima, get yourself a little exclamation point. Nice.
What? That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
He shouldn't know about that. You're right. Put them all in.
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders?
Yep.
Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
Absolutely true.
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said.
What did you say?
Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident.
No.
At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here.
Even the victims who survived and were never released to the public were written
And
here.
in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case.
Oh, that's...
You had no reason to say such a thing.
You're a dummy.
After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing
for a few days, but nothing about attempted
Yet
murders.
when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that.
That is.
What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
Thank you for that, Naoto.
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Dojima?
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi!
Oh, well, someone help Dojima.
Adachi!
Okay. Of course. Where do you think he went? Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Where do you think he went?
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Where do you think he went to?
Did you find him?
No. Well, we know where he went.
I contacted security.
There we go.
Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
I was hoping Dojima had a gun on him and he would just shoot at Adachi, to be completely honest.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
That's not how it works, Dojima.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Right?
Dojima-san?
Yeah, you go back to your
For
room.
heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Well, I mean, he's fine.
Sorry. I got carried away.
You did fall down.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages.
Yeah, leave this up to us, homie.
Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
Dang, he's
You're
hurt.
right. Sorry.
I needed to heal up for Nanako. We'll get him.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
For you, Dojima? Yeah, I was gonna say.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
You don't? I think he would.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the only escape.
If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
Yeah, should be.
You
yeah.
mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
It's like the only thing that's bothering is Mitsuo, but I feel like I might need to like accept that Mitsuo is just himself and he was a copycat. No. No. Mm-mm. No. 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 No, 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 no. Oh gosh, I need to... Okay. So two things. One, I have to go and double check something. And that's Mitsuo. If Mitsuo was on that list of quote-unquote victims, then that's fine. But if he wasn't, then something else is definitely up and he got himself in there. That's the one thing that has not been explained. And that's the one thing that's been bothering me this whole time. If Adachi was like, yeah, I threw the kid in, then I'll just be like, okay, well, okay. Then it's Adachi. However, if Adachi has no responsibility for Mitsuo, I still don't think Adachi's the mastermind behind all of this. I don't.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Correct.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
We do what we always do. Let's go tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
Yeah, Teddy taught us better.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
Correct.
Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Yeah, I don't foresee it being that easy, but okay. Like the confidence. The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. Don't say extremely suspicious, he did it! He jumped into a TV! So he did it. Okay. You split up for today and you all went back home. Okay. Cool, I guess. But Adachi shouldn't die in there. I mean, we could just let him. Well, Dojima said to get him. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, Dojima. Fine. Okay, we'll go to... No, don't rest yet. So would protecting Adachi have been a bad ending? Because I really still don't think it's... I think he's probably behind those two first. Hello? What? Hello? You're halfway here. This? It seems that you've come into the Velva Room in your dreams again. Is he a Velva Room attendant? But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. You see Teddy. Teddy is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
This is the Velva Room. Hi.
Sensei? Why are you here?
Why are you? Maybe... I could ask you the same. This is the Velvet Room. Was that the different type of fog that we saw him in last time? Was it the fog that's outside of these windows?
I see. How mysterious.
Hmm.
There are so many things I don't know about.
Maybe you do belong here.
But I did realize something.
What?
I've been thinking all this time about who I really am.
And you ended up here.
But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world.
And you're neither one of those.
From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
So you were a shadow. How did you get here?
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
You can do plenty.
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here.
Is Teddy our shadow?
I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts.
Okay.
One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions.
Yeah?
But humans and shadows are completely different entities.
Mm-hmm.
So he made himself forget that he was a shadow.
Is that you?
He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him.
People do like you, Teddy. A lot of people. The whole town.
And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid.
No, you're not.
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
Which is also strange to me. If he was always a shadow, he would have... That other Teddy's a shadow of a shadow.
No matter how much I search for myself...
Which is wrong.
I have no self.
I think.
There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon.
No, don't do that.
Oh, yeah. Sensei.
What's up?
One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven,
Oh.
apologize for me.
She's alive.
Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
I forgot he missed that part.
Tell her I'm really sorry.
This is really sad. But it's nothing. This game emotionally dulled me, I won't lie. The Nanako thing hit me so hard, I am dulled right now. The Adachi thing? I'm triggered, but still, I'm dulled. Nanako's alive.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. You didn't save her. I mean, maybe you did. You told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's?
Yeah.
Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad.
Glad that cheered you up.
Glad that I could at least hear that.
Until?
My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Why here?
What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place.
Nostalgic?
Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
I could ask you the same.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here.
I do too. I still think you're my shadow.
What am I supposed to do now?
I think that almost explains things. I don't know. Let's move on together. Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it.
Doesn't matter. I'll help you.
No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Alright, I'm glad I met you too, Teddy. Alright, well, okay. This thought I was emotionally dull. It's time to give me. Can feel Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. Teddy better come back. He's a party member. Amy maxed him out. Thou art I am thou, genuine bond. Hello, the Star Arcana, fantastic. Whoa, look at your persona. Wait. Where's his fancy persona? There it is! Wait, it doesn't get fancier? Also, if he's given Evade Electric, I don't use you. Here, take that. I don't use you.
But I have to get going.
To where?
This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
Says who? The folks in here are pretty welcoming.
Goodbye, Sensei.
Before you know it, Teddy's gone and those three are here. Can you tell me, can you explain, can you elaborate what happened?
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here.
Oh.
This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured.
Oh, right. That was something he said at the very start.
Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here.
So Teddy really is a shadow.
The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Is Teddy really gone?
Ah, you are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now, it's time for you to return.
To wake up?
I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
I am too.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
This game is so interesting. It feels like even every time we tie up a loose end, that loose end has like loose threads on it. Junes. Cool.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
Did I not tell anybody?
No, and no one's seen him either.
I saw him.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Okay. Trips me out every time, won't lie. It's a good thing I didn't start to
Whoa.
use Teddy, geez.
Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
Right?
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Feels like it.
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
And the rest of the case?
Maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Saw him in my dream.
Well, I can say for sure he's not here.
He's not here and he's not in the other world.
And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Oh. Are we gonna have to find Teddy? Oh.
This place.
Welcome back?
I see. I came back. But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Nanako, talk some sense into him.
Teddy?
Talk some sense. Tell him, Nanako.
Is you, Teddy?
Gosh, you look real sickly. You need to get yourself better.
I heard your voice. You said, hang in there.
Gosh darn, this game was gonna get me. I thought I was dulled. Emotionally dulled, gosh.
I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
I'm gonna have to end it.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her.
Huh.
Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
Fair.
My voice. And theirs too.
Without that, she wouldn't have pulled through.
Everyone.
Working as one.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Not to you, it's not.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too.
Mm-hmm.
So all I have to do is make them not unknown.
Sure. Okay. That's logical. It's not grammatically sensical, but it's logical.
Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too.
Sure are.
I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do.
I'm still shocked that Teddy's a shadow.
I can't just give up thinking about things.
I thought it would be a little bit more than that. Is he somebody's shadow or just a shadow?
That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
There we go. He overcame his weakness, Han's true power. Now his big boy is bigger boy.
Right. I need to get back to the others.
Let's go, Teddy.
Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, we will. Let's go. Go jump into the TV, Teddy.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all.
Oh.
But he was always there to support me whenever.
Oh.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
Yeah? Yeah?
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
Fair.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
It would.
Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
We just gotta find him. We could just, you know, hop into the TV we know he went into. It's a good start.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I mean, yeah.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
I mean, Adachi is probably the final boss.
Teddy?
Is Teddy.
You little... Where the hell were you?
Finding himself.
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad!
Oh.
You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Oh.
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No.
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
Fair.
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
And then Teddy explained. He listened to Teddy's confession, since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow. And that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to our world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
I don't know if that's exactly true.
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal.
Yosuke.
I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
That is a... It's not really a compliment, but good on you.
Being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we knew he wasn't human, so yeah. And then he was empty before, so yeah. Yeah.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways?
I mean...
No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
Well...
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
Fair.
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona.
Which is strange to me, to be completely honest.
A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego?
Correct.
Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Wow, Naoto's out here just spitting truths.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
Okay!
I'm the same as humans?
Good enough.
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here.
Yeah.
You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Oh gosh, those are some massive tears.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right?
Fair.
You fit right in, man.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Freaking Naoto's straight face like,
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Wow.
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that.
Oh yeah, catch this man's
While
up.
you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh?
Fair.
Adachi? That total goofball?
Yes, double fair. I will double down on that one.
Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
I will say that I noticed a long time ago, and then I was like, no, it's not him, it's gotta be something in the world. Then I come back, and I'm like, oh, well, crap, I was right, and Kanji, get the chair.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Oh.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
He's still an enigma.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You've taken another step towards the truth, and the band's back together. Teddy's basically human. We'll take it. You'll start fresh again tomorrow. Each of you decide to go home for the day. Great. I'm gonna save. In that space, I guess. And we'll continue, just for a smidgen more. Just until we find the place, I guess. You fully recovered from yesterday's events. You should go over to the TV world with everyone after school, so we will have the class.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help. I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Adachi baby.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've got to sniff him out no matter what.
Teddy, you're a blessing. That's all I got.
This is my time to shine.
Smell him, Teddy.
Ooh, I'm getting something.
Uh-oh. Teddy, you about to go Super Saiyan?
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Well, just follow him. I think he knows where he's going.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells.
I guess Adachi stinks.
But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
What?
When we first... Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Oh.
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
Oh, I forgot all about that place.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Have we ever seen Teddy blushing sprite? Because it's pretty good. It's pretty cute.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled?
That's what he
Wasn't
said.
that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
That was so long ago.
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh yeah, you weren't there for that either.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants!
I was like, he didn't.
Shit, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Chia. From what I remember, I think he had to go and he didn't go there. Because Chia was in the room, and it was just a
Okay, guys,
kerfuffle.
enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
Yep. That is Teddy.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko.
Yeah, because they've been dealing with a whole bunch of people getting got.
Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
A cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy. And another step towards the truth. We're really stepping right through this one fast. Already at 7. We went from like 1 to 7 in like 4 days. Yeah, this place.
That damn bitch.
Whoa.
I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair.
Oh, hey.
Who's there?
You know who we are.
Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent.
Well, yeah, see, no, that's exactly the kind of face that I was expecting, except I expected his eyes to go a little bit crazier. Did you kill Miss Yamada?
You're getting on my nerves, kid.
Answer the question! Did you or did you not throw Ms. Yamano into the TV?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do?
What? Doesn't sound like an accident.
I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Okay, are we actually gonna see this? Cool.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot? It's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
Fair.
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong with you?
Right?
Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do? No!
Oh well.
She fell in. Wow, so people can go completely inside.
Oh, well, that's his first time, apparently.
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
Okay.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power.
How?
I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow.
Okay.
I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan.
Okay.
But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
What?
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Struggled for no reason?
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff. Her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all.
Yes.
And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right?
Right.
So I was all set to be a nice guy to her. And then that bitch.
Adachi, what the heck?
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon.
And?
You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Adachi, you're a creep. Oh.
Huh. So I'm not good enough for you.
Oh, so you are a creep. Okay, I understand.
Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
No!
How did the police not catch on to this?
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit.
She disappeared in a police place.
When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got this sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all.
Oh, Adachi's a creep.
Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen.
I don't even know if you know how to get her out.
As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
Correct. Well, you did this time. Okay.
It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Okay, so... It looks like he did it those 2 times for himself. Not because of the Midnight Channel.
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around.
What do you have against Namatame?
The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Okay, you did, but Adachi...
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
Fair.
So what if I knew?
Well, then you threw her in. Who else did you kill?
No one. You already know it was Namatame who did the rest.
Yeah, I know.
He called the police in the middle of the night just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary.
Oh.
If anyone else had taken the call, sure. But I actually did believe him, you know?
That's fair.
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself?
You... rat.
Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
You rat.
Where no one could find her?
Well, I really don't get the Midnight Channel then. I have no idea. I really don't get it.
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatomi's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push.
You did.
And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
And you were just watching then.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really.
That's what I wanted to know, but none.
I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
That's a... What? There's no, like, legit motive? Kanji? Get the chair.
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Just for the fun of it.
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
He's not wrong technically, but he still killed 2 people.
You're just dodging the blame!
Correct.
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
No, I think Dojima's gonna believe us now.
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
You dealt with him?
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well?
Okay, well then I guess it was all Adachi.
I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
So he did that. That's the one piece of the puzzle that I did not get. Adachi, you sack of trash.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective.
That's fair. I mean, he's not an idiot.
I led him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled.
Oh.
As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over.
The game?
That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree?
That's not how to do it, my boy.
But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun.
Yeah?
Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene?
Yeah.
It worked out in
Dojima
the end,
did.
though, because good old Namatame kept saving people.
Good old Namatame.
I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh?
He did.
What an idiot.
He did.
This is all a game to you.
It is. Two people
Dare
died.
you murder people. Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason. You bastard. I'll never forgive you.
You can keep your forgiveness.
I was gonna say, I don't think he really cares.
Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways.
You have more
Didn't
information?
you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body.
What?
The real Adachi is somewhere else.
What?
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here.
Oh my gosh.
I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted.
Okay, well, maybe he's a criminal mastermind.
And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
Okay.
The Shadow's goal?
What is their goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality.
Oh.
I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
Kanji, that's not him.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else?
He did. Kanji, get the chair, save it for later.
I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
Feels like it.
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Yeah, this man was astral projecting all over the place.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Feels like it.
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year?
That is those are his words.
What happens then?
Everyone dies.
I think he means this world will engulf the human world.
Just the town or the world?
People in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk.
You're right, that one guy who was kind of freaking out.
If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard!
I completely skipped that line for you, Yosuke, I'm sorry. Why? We went through so much to get here, and now turns out that he was pulling the strings this entire time. Okay, well, I didn't expect Adachi to be mastermind Adachi, but okay. Okay, I thought that there was a bigger force at work here, but okay. No, I still don't understand. People are just discovering the power. I don't, that much I still don't get. But Adachi, I don't think I'm gonna question anymore. He seems pretty legit. Alright. No more.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
What? What?
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Fair.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Let's not. Let's prepare.
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves
Thank
first.
you.
We can't let him stab us in the back ever again.
Right?
We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
Okay.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face.
Yeah, she just told me to overgrind. Okay. By pooling all of your strength, the path to the truth is open. It looks terrifying. Seekers of truth. Interesting. Okay.
Senpai, please don't go on alone.
Why would I go alone?
I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
Oh.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead.
What?
He might be calling to you. Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
Okay. The unexpected true culprit has finally been confirmed. By the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. You must finish things before then. Okay. I mean, it kind of felt like that's where it was going. It didn't feel like it was going Adachi, though. Maybe it did. No, I take that back. It felt like that all the whole time. Alright, I think that's a good place to we'll stop there. That's a stopping point. Oh, let's unpack. Put the controller, we can put it there just to say hey. I said Adachi from the start. And then he was busy being a dummy, and I was like, oh well, never mind. I'm not mad at Adachi, I'm mad at myself for not continuing to suspect Adachi. I should have just... Next time I'm hard accusing someone, in whatever game it is, in any game, I'm going to continue hard accusing them until the end, even after I've learned a valuable lesson. Even after it's revealed, I'm still a hard accusing. Still hard accusing. Even if it's not them in the end, hard accusing for life. That's Adachi's changed me. I'm hurt. I'm hurt and mad and hurt. Okay, I guess, oh, next time are we defeating Adachi? I don't know if next time we're defeating Adachi. Next time are we defeating Adachi? We might. We gotta do it before the end of the year, so I guess the 31st. Okay. On that note, stay classy. Year of the Ascent. Toon Link Dave, United States Aviator, Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching. Adachi. Adachi. Okay. Yeah, that's that. It was him the whole time. I knew it. I freaking knew it.